It's time for Crackin' It.
Let's get crackin'
with Max.
Welcome to another episode of Crackin' It with Max. My name is Max Joseph, and today we will be talking about Thor Ragnarok. So, after a few months searching the cosmos for Infinity Stones, Thor finds himself in the midst of a new threat to life as we know it in the form of Hela, goddess of death, a being much stronger than any we've seen in the MCU thus far. Thor, he must team up with friends old and new to defeat the incredible evil. How I felt about it? Well, people are calling it the best reviewed Marvel movie of all time. So, I wouldn't go that far, but it was by far the best Thor movie. Overall, this movie was amazing. The script was great, looked epic, it was epic. And now, let's get to it. My possible Uranus Award nominations! Do you like my costume change?
Well, do you, punk?
Yes. Actor in a leading role, Chris Hemsworth as Thor. So I'm giving him this nomination because I think this was his best performance as Thor. I think a large part of that has to do with the script and direction, but we finally cared about Thor as a character. He was interesting, he was funny, he was full of thunder. Actor in a supporting role, Tom Hiddleston as Loki and Jeff Goldblum as Grandmaster. So first let me just throw this out there to the universe. Loki is in my top 5 characters in the entire MCU. He has us rooting for him 1 second and in the next we hate him, but not really because he's a genius. Anyway, it's not an easy job. Oh, also, Jeff Goldblum. Thank you for just being ridiculous.
So it goes, like the river flows.
I don't know how he does it.
I like that.
Actress in a supporting role, Cate Blanchett as Hela and Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie. Let's get just right to the point. Cate Blanchett can do no wrong. The end. Next. Tessa Thompson was awesome. Her and Thor had this sweet dynamic, and I love that she had this backstory of being an Asgardian. Now she just drinks and, like, you know, she brought Hulk to the picture and she brought Thor. It's great. It's good stuff. Finally, they figured out how to make a great Thor movie. It only took 3 dudes who have been writing for Marvel animated TV and movies for several years. Oh, and the guy who created this character.
I like that.
Coolest costumes, makeup, and hairstyling. I look like I have payas. Anyway, we're gonna do a quick look at this because I just can't explain how dope this movie looked. Shall we? Any questions? Most believable CGI. Okay, so this was great stuff, but the most memorable moment of the CGI was unfortunately given away in the trailer. It was when Thor's body was just covered in lightning. It looked epic, and it was awesome throughout. Most epic standoff. Thor versus Hulk. One word. Nerdgasm!
I like that.
We're gonna combine a couple categories here, so stay with me. Funniest moment and best Easter egg / cameo / reference, aka the Stan Lee Award. Spoiler alert, babies, you have been warned. Skip ahead if you don't want to know. Matt Damon! Also, big shout out to the cameo king, Stan Lee, and Benedict Cumberbatch making his second appearance as Doctor Strange. Looking forward to Infinity Wars. Best movie poster. This may be my top pick for poster. Look at it! Ah! Best fight sequence. I don't know why I'm doing this. Fisticuffs. The entire ending fight sequence was insane. We knew that we'd see Hela versus Thor, but I didn't expect it to be so freaking awesome. We had the Asgardians facing off against Hela's monster-looking guys, and Thor being all, oh, I'm the god of thunder, everywhere. And then there were guns? It was mayhem. True war. It was awesome. Most rockin' music. Makes me just wanna, oh, 80s riff. Also, just a general shout out to how they always incorporate the Marvel theme song in every movie. Dun, 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 dun. That sounded more like Pirates of the Caribbean, but you get the point. Best Marvel film. Yeah. This is gonna be one of the closest awards this year, I think. We've had 4 Marvel movies come out, and we are including Logan. And so the competition is steep. Most anticipated movie. Who doesn't look forward to another Marvel movie? I know I do. So of course I had to have this up there. The Feels Award. You all saw that? After much thought, I would not nominate this for Best Picture. I think that this was one of the best Marvel movies of all time, but I think that Spider-Man Homecoming has it beat. But that doesn't take away to how much I love this movie. Go Thor! Thank you so much for watching Crackin' It with Max. You want to see more content? That was hot. Become a patron on Patreon and we'll be able to create more awesome videos. You can find that info in the description. Also, the Uranus Awards has a podcast. Listen to a bunch of dudes argue about our opinions. And you can find that link in the description as well. And we have our written reviews, The Pro, by Drew Helton. So be sure and check all those out. Link is in the description. Don't forget, the Uranus Awards will be live streamed on January 14th. And remember that you are the voters. So be sure to check our website on December 17th to see who was nominated. That's it.